everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Queening with TK. Do you guys, or do you ladies, do you ask, tell me in the comment section below, how was the experience? I feel like, so to us, you can see a guy. So to me, it's like, I mean, if I ask you whole 50-50, we are equal thing, it's like, okay for me, because I feel like I pursued this guy, and I've seen guys that I like, and maybe the guys were saying they've been asked out by girls, and I just let it go. I feel like, okay, the crush then is system, and then now I'm doing things, a story to share. That's a rule that I've always known. That is, if you are like, easy, like his interest, because I don't know, there's no thrill in that. Where I was sitting, I get up from here, then I go to value it more. That's why even me, I work for more. Then I'm not saying, now when we're in a relationship, so when he passed, so I know there are people. Hello everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Queening with TK. So today it is a Friday, and happy Friday. Thanks God it's Friday. Happy Friday, and I hope you enjoyed your week. I hope you have nice plans for the weekend. I don't, but I hope you do. So today it is Fun Friday, and like I said, we're just going to be discussing something light. And today, as you can see with the title, I want to discuss something that I don't know. I don't know, maybe if I'm old-fashioned, or maybe I'm behind, or people are different. Now, before I get into today's topic, obviously, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, like, and share the video. And if you have subscribed, welcome back, and thank you so much for the support. And for the new subscribers, thank you so much for taking time to come to my channel and support me, and thank you so much. Okay, so let's also connect on social media. I am on Instagram, Twitter, as well as Facebook. I will leave my handles on the description below. So let's just get into it. I don't want to waste time, because I know Friday kind of seems short. I don't know if it's me or what, but it just seems short. It's like 1 minute you're getting to work, the next minute you're off work. So I don't know, it's anyone's time. But then what I want to know, ladies, is do you guys, or do you ladies, do you ask guys out? Like, have you asked a guy out before? And if you have, tell me in the comment section below, how was the experience and how did the relationship go? And do you believe that, since now we are 50-50, you can ask a guy out and the relationship will go well? Because personally, I've never asked a guy out before. I have never, and I actually don't see myself doing that. Maybe I haven't met a guy that I like that much. But then I feel like, maybe I'm old-fashioned, or maybe I'm behind, or my colleagues, when I told them, they say that I'm afraid of rejection. I'm afraid that the guy will reject me. But I mean, I don't think it's that. I actually think that a guy should work for all of this. He should work. If he likes all of this enough, he should come to me, because I feel like for women, that's how it's always been, and I feel like that's how it is now. For women, we're not very visual, so to us, you can see a guy and think, this guy is cute, but then you wouldn't think beyond that. While a man can see a woman and think, okay, she's cute, let me go speak to her, and see, how, if I get lucky, or how far can I get, and all of that. And to me, it's like a guy can see that, I can see that the guy is cute, and then I can say, fine, he's cute, but then for me to like the guy, for me to see myself in a relationship with the guy, I feel like he has to do some sort of action to show me that he actually wants a relationship. He actually wants to be with me. So it's a really taboo topic. It's a really taboo topic, and I asked my colleagues at work, And there's this guy at work, he's actually married to a girl that asked him out. So he was like, he is completely fine with it. And it has happened, many times before. He's fine with it. And the relationship went well. They're married now, they've got 3 kids and all of that. And this other one, this other guy that I asked at work, he was like, he's had girls ask him out so much that he now doesn't like to ask girls out. He can look at a girl and think she's cute, but then he's not gonna ask the girl out because he's so used to girls coming to him. So to me, it's like, I mean, if I ask you out as a guy, that means I'm doing the hunting, because with all the books that I've read, because when we grow up we read all these books, like I'm sure most of you have read, what's this guy's name, Steve Harvey's book of act like a lady, think like a man, or something like that. Yes, that book. We've read so many books. The Bad Girls Bible, I've read all those books in my spare time, obviously. And I feel like, that's what they always say in these books. Men like to chase, men like to hunt, men are hunters. And then now, with the whole 50-50, we are equal thing, it's like, okay, so now women do ask guys out. But I don't know. I personally feel like the relationship wouldn't go so well. It wouldn't go well for me, because I'd feel like I pursued this guy. So basically, I'm the man. Like, I'm doing the chasing, I'm doing the impressing. Because me, what I believe is, even if a guy asks me out, he still has to do things to, impress me, like win me over. Now, if I asked him out, what does he have to do? He doesn't really have to do anything, because I liked him so much that, I got up from where I was sitting and then I walked up to him and then I asked him out. And I won't lie, obviously I've had crushes, which hasn't been like in a long time, but I've had crushes. And I've seen guys that I like, and I maybe, to me, usually when I like someone, it's usually someone that I see constantly. I never just see once off and then I like them. I can see once off and be like, okay, that guy is cute. But then for me to have like a crush, it's usually someone that I would see like constantly. So I've had crushes, I've had guys that I like, and I've read books as to how to get attention from the guy that you like. But for me to actually get up and just go and say, you know what, bruh, I like you and I want you and I want to give you all of this and you should give me all of that. I've never done it. I have never done it. And when we had this discussion at work, I was like, wow, okay. Because I think it was, how many of us? I think it was like 5 girls and 2 boys. And only me and another girl said we've never done it. Okay, this other one said she did it, but then she was dead to do it. So that doesn't really count because she didn't really like the guy. It was just a day from her friends to do it. So it was only like 2 out of 7 people that actually said they would never ask a guy out, me and this other girl. And then the other 5 were like, it's okay to ask someone out. They've been, the guys were saying they've been asked out by girls and they actually find it okay. I know, I mean, some guys would find it okay. They think, it's confidence, it's all of that. But I feel like if a guy really, really wants you, no matter how shy he is, even if he can't speak, even if there's language barrier, he is gonna try if he really, really likes you. And yes, like I did say, I've done things to get attention from a guy, and even those things, I only do them to like a certain extent, or like to a period of time. If I say that, okay, I'm not getting the same vibe back from the guy, I just let it go. I feel like, okay, the crush then is gonna go since the guy is not noticing me. And then when I said that, my colleagues were like, well, you doing all these things to get this guy's attention is actually you asking him out. And I was like, no, I beg to differ, because fine, I noticed him and then I'm doing things for him to notice me. If he notices me and he still doesn't do anything, then to me that's just like, okay, fine, it's just a crush, it passed, and that's it. So tell me, like, do you guys ask guys, like, do ladies ask guys out? Do you have, a story to share? As you've asked the guy out, how did it go? Did it last? Because I personally feel like it wouldn't last. Or even if it does last, like it's like you with that guy while he is looking for the one that he wants, because men like the chase. That's a rule that I've always known, that is around even now. That's why also, if you are playing hard to get with the guy, you find that he likes that thing of, he guys, what they do is they see you, they like you. If it happens that, okay, he sees you, he likes you, and then he comes to ask you out. If you are like, easy, like he's just you just easy to, you know uh I don't know how to say it, you easy, like you get with him easily, he kind of loses interest, because I don't know, there's no thrill in that thing of, I worked for this, I hunted this girl, I had to do things to impress the girl. And Mina, personally, I still feel like a guy needs to work for me. He needs to work his ass off. He needs to impress me, even if I do like him. And what has happened with me is that I've had crushes. I don't know, because sometimes you do something and you don't notice. So I don't know if maybe I was giving off vibes that I like the person, but I have had people that, like, guys that I like, and then when I like the guy, before I could even think, okay, let me act on this thing, let me, do all these things to show him that I like him, the guy would then just ask me out. And then when the guy asks me out, then it's just like I lose that interest. I lose that interest. It's like, ugh, like, why did you have to do that? It was fine. Like, I liked you from far. So am I the only one, or are there women who still believe in that? And do have you done it? Have you done it? And when you do, like, what do you like? I really, I really don't know what I would say. Hi, I like you. I'd like us to go out on a date. Fine. And then who pays for the date? Me or him? Because this girl at work that said she was dated to ask the guy out on a date, she said she paid for the date. And I was just like, okay, I guess, you know, we're moving with the times. We're moving with the times, right? We are moving with the times, but I'm still left behind, because I don't see myself doing that. I don't see myself going up to a guy and saying, bruh, I like you so much. I really want us to go on a date. And then we go out. He says yes, then we go out, and then I pay also for the first date. Obviously, I mean, when we're in a relationship, obviously there'll be times where I'm gonna pay, but then, like, the first date, I feel like that's when we're getting to know each other. That's when you're telling me about yourself, I'm telling you about myself, and um no, we're just seeing how we vibe. Is there like chemistry? Because sometimes you may see someone, you like them, but then when you actually have a conversation with them, you find that, no, you know what, we are not compatible. This is the first and the last date. We would never work, like, ever. We would never work. So I feel like maybe I'm left behind. Honestly, maybe I'm left behind, because I also have another friend of mine. Her current boyfriend. They were friends they were friends, and then she's saying that she saw his actions, that he liked her, but then maybe he didn't ask her out, because he was afraid of the whole friendship thing. So then she just straight out asked him, like, dude, do you have feelings for me? If you do, then, like, let's see what we do. And right now they're dating, they're happy. So that one, it's like, okay, fine, it's like a mutual thing, because she told me that she did have a crush on this guy, like, long, when he still had a girlfriend, because they'd been friends, like I said. So that was like, okay, it's something, it was mutual. But still, I feel like, a guy should come to me, he should ask for my number, he should then get to know me, ask to take me out on a date. We meet there, he impresses me, he tells me all the good things and the bad. But I'm sure not in the first dates, obviously nobody tells the good and the bad. They usually just tell the good. But then he should just tell me things that will make me want to go on a second date with him. But if I already left where I was sitting, I get up from here, then I go to him. Already he doesn't really have much to say to impress me. I was so impressed that I did everything by myself. And I feel like also, if you value something just like money, you remember when we were young and then we were growing up that we didn't really understand when our parents used to say they're broke, um on after payday, and we didn't really understand why they would like not want to give us more money than we like more money that we wanted. They'd give us like a certain amount of money, because when at home what they taught me is that you work for your money, you have to work for your money, work hard for your money. And then now that I'm working and I'm grown, I see that when you work for something, you actually value it more. That's why even me, I work for my money now, so I can't just give it to anyone. Like I value it more. Even 100 rands is like, fine, you want 100 rands, what do you want it for? So I feel like with the relationship it's like that as well. If the guy worked for you, he's gonna value you a bit more. Then I'm not saying now when you're in a relationship you should still be playing hard to get. Obviously when you're in a relationship, you've gone to date, you've seen, okay, you like this person. And I feel like with the guy, it's their actions that make us as women fall in love with them, or see that, okay, this is can have a committed relationship with this person. Maybe they're god-fearing, they're ambitious, they have all the things that you like. So I feel like that's when you're on a date, that's their time to impress you. But then if you're already impressed, I mean, what's the guy gonna say on the date? Unless 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 you basically just want a guy to break your back. Now, to me, that is like fine. You can get anyone to do that. Like, you see a cute guy, go up to him and, get his number, text him, hey, how are you? Then it moves from there. Because obviously, guys, they know you take his number for a certain reason. So this other one, he said he's married his wife now. His wife is one to ask him out. But then also what he said, oh yes, I almost forgot. What he said is that when she asked him out, he had a girlfriend. He had like a girlfriend because they were still like growing up. She was like 16, yeah. They were still growing up. So he had a girlfriend until he lost his job, and then his girlfriend broke up with him. And then only then he was like, oh yeah, I have that other girl. Let me now like get to know her and see. And she was able to stay with him while he was not working. So then from there, then he was like, okay, fine, you know what, this girl, when I get a job, I'm gonna marry her. And then that's what he did. So it was like he did, to me it's like, okay, so he didn't really, he just said yes to the offer that she was offering, not that he really wanted her like that. He's saying he was not taking the relationship serious or them talking serious, but I'm sure she was. I mean, for a 16-year-old to go up to a guy and tell him that she likes him, and she would like to spend more time with him, but to him it was like, no. And then I've got so many stories of my friends that have done this, but I have not. And then another one, another friend of mine, they have a child now. She's in a 6-year relationship, and this guy, I remember. Okay, I was involved in this one. So we were in high school, and then whenever there's this place where we used to pass, and then she'd see this guy all the time, but she was scared to speak to him. So me, being me, I went to the guy. Then I was like, so when he passed, she was there. So it's not like I did it behind her back. She was there. So then I went to the guy. I told the guy, my friend really likes you. So like, I don't know what you guys are gonna do, but she really likes you. She thinks you're cute. And then from there they started talking. And then now when she tells me now, she's saying that the guy is saying that when initially they started dating, he was not really that into her until he got to know her, and all of that stuff. But he just said yes to them dating because he kind of felt like, okay, she she likes me, so let me just go for it. But now they're happy, so I know there are people that are happy and the woman made the woman made the first move, but then I still wouldn't. I still wouldn't do it. I still would not do it. And it's not that I'm afraid of rejection. I mean, we get rejection everywhere, anytime, like all the time we get rejected with regards to life, basically. We get rejected in things, we get rejected in school, we get rejected in jobs that we want, so many things. So it's not that I'm afraid of rejection. It's just that I believe that a man should work for all of this. If he's not working for it, that means he doesn't want it enough. And if he doesn't want it enough, when he gets it, he's not gonna value it. He's not gonna, treat it as, gold or diamond or something rare and fragile and beautiful that it is. So to me, it's just like, it's a no-no. But then just comment down below and tell me, what do you think? Have you done this, or are you thinking of doing it? Maybe you'd like pointers, or have you done it? And just tell me how, what do you even say? That's the part that I don't understand. What do you even say? Like, hi, I like you, can we go out? Yeah. But then guys, that will be all for today, and I hope you enjoy your weekend, and I love you so much. Bye.